And welcome back to Many Many Games.
Get back in there.
So, we're gonna try having me play for a little bit longer because I just can't stop, man.
I hate Castlevania. There's a real reason.
There's like
Castlevania is probably like my favorite game series I've only played a little bit of.
That's so cool though. You know what's mine that would make people really mad at me?
Castlevania.
I respect the Legend of Zelda games a lot for never having beat one.
You've never. Yeah. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right.
Here we go.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But I usually earn points back when people will be like, "Well, what was the first one you played?" Oracle of Seasons.
You get points for that? All right.
I guess.
All right, okay.
I played it when I was a kid. I had it. What is happening?
I never played any of the DS.
Oh, it's just a map. You just a map? You can't just be a map.
Is it Did you press up?
Yeah.
Oh, and it gives you the map.
Yeah. I guess you're just a map.
Okay.
I feel like
Maybe you can warp between them.
Oh, true.
That seems like.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. It's like a cool little blue room on there.
Oh, boss time.
Uh-oh.
The ooze or the
carapace.
Androverta.
Androverta. Oh, I think I know. Oh, I was like,
he got a face. Oh my god.
I think I know how this works. I thought it was like a Metroid
Use your
boss.
hearts. Don't forget about your hearts.
Oh, true. Oh, I'm out of stamina. This is how you're supposed
This
to
guy
do
is
it.
cool. Oh yeah. I see that. Yeah.
I did the special attack like 3 times. So cool. Oh! do you make sounds like you get hurt?
Awesome. I do.
Oh, it's so true.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Oh, don't! The double. All right. Rotating shrimp. That's
Nice.
an amazing
Whoa.
trophy.
You
I love
probably killed him so fast to give you. I don't know.
Give me that.
Nice.
Hey,
You
give me
get a
my health
glyph?
back.
The shrimp glyph?
I do like the information on the side of the screen.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. HP 700, EXP.
Wish I knew those icons. Oh!
Shinoa! Still slaving away for the old man,
That's our boy.
I love it. I love the idea that she's just like mute and not executing, and everyone's like, "Say something, damn it!" Well, yes. Should I just voice the Albus lines and
Yes,
he's the one who
absolutely,
talks?
absolutely.
Home, you say? I have none. The old man saw to that. Fight! She's so cool. Give them hands. Intriguing. I recall you being a great deal more graceful than that. You wench! Sorry, I gave
You can fight him as Doc.
You've forgotten your
dog.
skill with glyphs as well. You press the glyph button to obtain a glyph.
Wait, so what was the... Why did our memory vanish? Was that a thing that happened at the beginning? It was, wasn't it?
It's just gonna look bad on us.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
Pretty
the fall
sure we
for
were
it.
supposed to...
I clicked A a
Let that
lot.
happen.
I clicked through
right.
it pretty quick. Someone will remind us what the story is.
Every one of these games has like, you're super powerful at the beginning and then all of your stuff gets taken away, right?
Right.
Yep.
Never say that name again!
You got his gun on.
Check out this gun! How many ellipses does it take to get to the center of it?
11.
Whoa!
You shot a moon.
Do you think that was
What
like
was that?
That was like a Rorschach test? We both saw a moon.
Moon, yeah, right.
It's like if you saw an unborn fetus, you're clearly maladjusted to society.
Totally.
Or is the moon the wrong answer?
He shot a moon, gave
Oh.
you a treasure map.
He marked a village on this map.
Okay.
You think he's
Is that
actually
the
a
end
nice
of this
guy?
level? That's cool.
Feels like the end of this level. That was a fun little thing that happened. Man, I wish I played this on the DS. This is so cool.
Does this not sound like the Totoro song? Or something?
That's
Am I
awesome.
crazy?
That's awesome. I love that. Have I told you about when
I've never actually finished the Ghibli movie.
I've finished one.
Wait, you're kidding. Oh my god.
I've seen a lot of Ghibli movies via Toonami.
Were
When
they
I was
on
a kid.
Toonami?
Yeah. Right, at least on Cartoon Network. I think. That's how I watched like Howls and Spirited Away and stuff. But it was definitely a thing where I think I've never seen the beginning of a lot of those movies. You know how like you flip through the channels after school? And you're like, oh, this is on.
Very difficult to catch the beginning of a movie if you do it like that.
Absolutely. So the one that I've seen properly, I was in Arizona with some cousins. I had an uncle who was pretty well off and had a really crazy house. So he'd let a lot of the family stay over, have like a family get together inside Arizona, and we were still pretty young. I think I was like 12, 13. It was It was the same year that Iron Man 1 came out,
Okay.
which I think is like a 2008 kind of meme. I could be wrong. I'm giving you a lot of context. Me and two of my cousins that were dudes that I was really close with growing up, we loved playing Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds had just come out and I didn't understand it. I didn't understand how to synchro summon. It was scary to me. And we were playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! I drew some cool Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan art, and we slept inside the exercise room of my uncle's house. He even had kendo swords inside his
Whoa.
exercise room. There's a lot of exercise going on in there. But he had a TV, and on the TV we watched Princess Mononoke.
For the first time.
Yeah, first time, and it scared the hell out
Dude,
of me.
yeah, same.
Oh
I
my
couldn't.
God.
I was really weak to like the gore back then.
Yeah,
And
the
the
arm.
first like 20 minutes of that movie, yeah, it's like it's not so bad after that, right? It's mostly
Yeah.
just like a lot of blood. But yeah, when they're like
Or,
shoots
like,
the
the
arrow
gore.
and yeah, it's crazy.
Really, really cool stuff. I mean, like the
Yeah, it traumatized me.
yeah, I feel that.
And now it's like my favorite movie of all time.
It's so cool, right?
It
But
goes
then
how it goes.
It's funny because like when I was an English teacher later on, quite a bit later on after that, I had like first grade elementary school students that knew who Eren Yeager was because I would introduce myself with like little anime flashcards, and I was like, should I get rid of these for the younger kids? I like asked one of the teachers, like, whatever, right? And they're like, I know who Eren Yeager is, and like do the little salute. I'm like, Mike, you should not. That would have ruined me, man. Like, maybe I'm just not made of tougher stuff, I guess, but like,
I think it might be going down. Are you trying to get out of here right now?
I think I'm just trying to progress. Maybe I should look at that treasure map.
Yeah, do that.
Relics, lizard tail. Oh, that's what's in me slide. You can turn
Oh! You
Glyph Union, Book of Spirits,
question mark. What do the magical tickets do?
Double Cheese Whopper.
That's what you want. You want to be doing that right now.
I think you're right. I'm clicking it.
It's not where he doesn't do it.
I'm clicking it. Oh, I bet. If I'm at the place where you can do that.
I think so.
Yeah.
You also got some glyphs you could try equipping that are not just that are appear.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh my god. Right? Oh my god.
Maybe you could combine like
Halter.
this knife and the rapier or something.
The rapier is really cool though. But I'm gonna try this. But you can combo any two glyphs you have, I think, which is very cool.
Is that what you're doing right now?
Yeah, I'm like I press square, then I press triangle. And it's a natural chain.
What if you do it at the same time?
If I do it at the same time and I press up, I get my special attack.
Whoa.
Ooh, which I think is different based on which glyphs.
I think
you
it would
have.
be like the combination. Right?
That's so cool. Do you play Kirby 64? That makes me think of that.
Yes, that was the only one I played.
We have to play Squeak Squad. Oh my god, I love Squeak
I
Squad.
know I played a little bit of what was the other one? Amazing Mirror.
Amazing Mirror.
Yep,
Amazing Mirror
yep.
is awesome. Love that. That game makes me think of. I'm always. Is it bad that I always do this? I'm pretty much just gonna always
Anyways,
tell
we think
you
so.
where
No,
I
no, no.
was
But
at.
before we go, before we like launch off of Kirby Land and end up in
It's about Kirby.
who the fuck knows or where are you going? Oh no, you haven't been this way.
Yeah,
yet.
I'm just exploring the map. I'm just doing
There's
the
a
map.
chest. Yeah, Kirby 64 I thought was the coolest thing.
So cool.
Like the lights, you get the lightsaber and the
Did you clear it?
sandals.
I got my ass kicked.
I don't know. I
Constantly.
don't have any memory of finishing it, but
Um,
I played it enough that I would have.
Do you remember there's like a big tank boss on like this like star planet that comes at the screen? And instead of you being side scrolling, it's like it's coming at the screen, you're just in this little space and you go left and right to dodge stacks.
Yeah.
As a kid, I just couldn't. I always I really got stressed out when boss fights where you had to properly do something, otherwise you get punished for it. It was like, I don't know. I was scared of being tested. It's like, please don't test me. Just let me play.
No memory of the tank boss. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any memory of that game at all,
Dude.
really, except for the power-ups you could get.
Do they have Kirby 64 on like the Switch? Like the
Oh, they might.
Source management. That'd be really fun, right?
There's another bubble.
This seems like the thing
Can
that I'd be able to use
you
the ticket on.
can you teleport to the other one? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
yeah, okay.
Can you
Well,
tick it out?
I'm thinking that
Tick it out of here. Try using a ticket.
absolutely.
Nice.
Oh, I'm rewinding. Okay, I'm gonna get these hands. Get these hands. Nice rotten meat. Get these hands. Ooh. But yeah, my fondest memory of Amazing Mirror. Do you ever do a lock-in when you were in like maybe they call it different things in different places, but like in
Oh,
elementary school.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I never did them. No.
We had
I never did the.
No.
No.
We had
I did
a lock-in.
one,
Oh.
and it was for graduation because they wanted to keep kids off of like the streets or whatever.
I
never
never
did
did
it.
them, no.
By the way,
But I did do one.
I did do one.
I remember. If you're really gonna bust my balls about it, I guess
I'll fess up.
I'll open up. Okay, yeah, they did it.
Yep. I know what
Keep
you're
kids
talking
off
about.
the street.
Yes.
So-
Because they didn't want people to drink and drive, basically.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah. The
I didn't really understand. It was like 2 a.m. and I'm like, I'm ready to leave. And it was like, can we leave?
it's a
Like,
lock-in.
No.
We're locked down. Yeah, I did that at like it's a glyph. I did that at like LAN centers when I was in high school.
LAN
middle school.
centers?
Yeah, like a cyber cafe.
Thank you.
Like a place with a bunch of gaming computers. You know what I mean? Did you have one of those in your town?
A LAN center?
Yeah. Just like it's like a bunch of gaming computers. You go with your buddies and you play Left 4 Dead or you play Supreme Commander. We played a lot of Supreme Commander back then.
It's like a business.
yeah.
It's like a PC cafe or something.
Yeah,
and-
exactly. We just called it a LAN center.
Oh no, I didn't know that was a thing in America at all.
Oh, totally. Maybe it depends on the place, but like we had them in Hawaii and then we had them in South Dakota.
Okay.
We had 2 competing ones in South Dakota.
Definitely did not have one in Aiken, South Carolina.
Okay. That's fair.
We had a Walmart. Is that?
I like Walmart. You
They had
could
computers.
play games there.
You ever go to Walmart and just stand and like watch an entire movie or something?
I kind of.
Or play through the entirety of
There's a store called Ultimate
Metal Gear
Electronics.
Solid 2. No.
Really? Did you play through all those? That'd be sick.
That'd be sick, right?
That would be sick. The Lord must have sent you to our aid. This guy reminds me that I need to get back to Metaphor.
I need to do that too.
Yeah, going back 2
You on a
steps.
Greed Island?
Cyber Cafe. There was 2 inside my town. I was really into going to them, and I'd play Counter-Strike Source there a lot on LAN, which was so cool because I got to play people and like find out if I was any good at the game. And like at least for my town standards, I did pretty all right, which
Yeah.
was like such a high for me because I never had that experience before of like let's play, a LAN quote-unquote esport at the time. I definitely was not like an optimal player anyway. You're directly competing with people of like a similar skill level to you, right? And like whenever I'd get like a team ace or like I'd pull out, we'd win the round because I was alive and took out like 2 people. It was such an awesome feeling. And I had a buddy back then who would go and play with me, and every time I did something like well, he'd like grab me by the shoulder and shake me. He's like, yes, that kind of thing. It was so like that's what you want, right? That's what you want to do with like offline
Absolutely.
competitive video games.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. He gets so hype. I'd always use different aliases.
So I don't know what does this have to do with either Kirby or lock-ins?
The lock-ins are that we did lock-ins at the LAN center.
Oh, you went to the LAN
Pretty-
center and
pretty
did lock-ins.
frequently.
That's a pretty cool lock-in.
Is awesome.
We had LAN parties where everyone showed up with their Xboxes.
We did that
We
too.
played Halo.
I think we had similar backgrounds. We just
But what does that
played
have to do
games.
with Kirby? Nothing.
Oh, so the Kirby
Video
thing.
games.
My first lock-in was at the YMCA.
Yeah.
They had like one that was offered to
And
kids.
all they
at
had
my-
was Kirby 64.
They did have 64s. I snuck in my Game Boy
Contraband.
to play Amazing Mirror, which I think was on the Game Boy Advance, right? Yeah, because Squeak Squad's on the DS.
Yeah.
And there comes a time in the lock-in where they're like, okay, we're going to put a movie on the big projector inside the gym.
It's a cat.
I'm going to take the cat. I was able to take the cat last time. Oh, he does not like it. Oh, it comes here. Maybe it's my room. I brought him here.
This is your
I
room?
think so. I'm assuming a lot.
Okay.
But that makes sense to me. They're like, okay, we're going to put on a movie now,
Over there.
like Space
Yeah.
Jam or something. And they're like, okay,
this
go
is
to
leaving. Okay.
bring out your sleeping bags and go to bed, right? So what I did is I pulled the sleeping bag over my head and I just was playing Amazing Mirror while this like, everyone else is like laying down and watching the movie. I just felt so cool. I was like, I have access to video games. But then there's this one guy from my grade. I walked the wrong way.
You left.
It's telling me it's like, I guess it's just
Come this way.
stuff will happen.
What is that?
Oh my god.
Phenomenon.
How dare you mock the nomenon? Should I switch relics? What do you think of these relics? I think the rapier
I like the
was way
rapier.
cooler, yeah.
Cool, yeah.
But do you want to combine the rapier
Isn't there
with
another
the
one?
dagger?
Yeah, do that. That seems
There's also
thematically
like,
appropriate.
ooh, the torpor,
Torpor?
incapacity.
Oh, the guy gave you that.
Seems very strong. Oh, do you think the orange ones it has like a combo with and the other ones it doesn't?
Oh, maybe.
Or is it the opposite? It's always hard to tell, right?
You have the manual?
To this?
Yeah.
I wonder
Pause.
if I press this
Manual.
button, this comes up. Compendium! No. Here's a bunch of information for you.
Does this tell you everything? Go back to the glyphs.
Purchasable. Wait, this is gonna tell me all of
Yeah,
them.
spoilers only.
We don't want that.
No. Get out of there.
That's
is
gonna,
that?
That's gonna incapacitate the hell out of somebody. You wanna get pacitated?
He's flying.
Capacitated?
It's useless. It does
Wait,
nothing.
it combos. Yeah.
I don't think it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna leave. I'm embarrassing
He
myself.
lives to fight another day.
But yeah, the kid next to me, he saw that there was a light coming out of like the little crack. You know, you know,
You better kill that guy with the eye.
you know how like, have you ever been under like your blanket, like reading a comic with like a flashlight when you're a kid or something?
Sure.
But you have to like open it up a little bit for air. Like you can't just completely restrict yourself from air for that long.
I don't think you were ever in danger of suffocating. When you do that.
Well, the air gets real
I think there's
stale,
air
right? it is real stale. But you know, you leave it. Maybe it gets hot in there.
Sure,
you, like,
sure,
leave
sure.
a little gap
yeah.
open.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's maybe a little easier.
Okay.
You leave a gap open, right?
Yeah.
So the kid one of my classmates from school could see that I was playing something, and he's like, "If you don't let me play, I'm gonna tell on you." And I was like, "Nobody likes you."
In that voice.
No, I didn't know what to say. I was a coward. I just immediately stopped playing. And then I waited till he fell asleep to turn it back on. I'm trying to get a glyph, man. Come on. Ooh, the double.
Oh.
The double.
Fine play.
A hammer.
Hammer.
Oh, we're gonna be playing like some Monster Hunter, or are you gonna go ahead and play Monster Hunter and leave me in the dust?
You mean right now?
No, I mean
When it comes out?
When it comes out, yeah.
Dating
You
your
gonna be all
videos
over-
again.
You gonna be all over that?
No one will know what Monster Hunter you mean though. Could be Monster
Could be any
Hunter
monster.
3. Yeah, I play some Monster Hunter. You wanna play?
Yeah, I've never properly enjoyed
Gotten
one,
into one, yeah.
so I'd love to.
It
actually
always
get
takes everyone a few to get into one properly, is what people say, right?
Yeah, it's fair. I just have such a. It's so weird that I'm not into it because most of my favorite titles are Capcom games. So if anything, I'm like I've wanted to like it so many times. But I'm just like I just suck at enjoying this. I'm so bad at enjoying this. I think it's cool though. I think one problem I have is that like, especially within like the last 4 or 5 years, or whatever, I've become so much more obsessed with games that have a character that you relate to, as opposed to here's
Yeah.
you
Make you
playing
and then
yeah. Like I'm finding that this game lets you. I gave myself a name, right? But like I'm this girl, so I'm sure that's some nonsense later on. Maybe it's just the name of the save file.
I don't seem to be doing much damage with that new weapon.
No, the hammer sucks.
That's the hammer?
But I also have it on my square attack. Maybe that's the weak attack version. Let's see what the strong attack looks like.
You're saying your rapier does 9 damage.
Yeah. Let me see what the Messier looks like on triangle. Nope. Yeah. Oh, ooh.
Whoa.
Maybe this guy's maybe his constitution is such that he's bad against piercing weapons and not.
Nope, he takes
Because it
the
did tend to the bat, right?
Oh.
And, like,
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
the
you're right.
Bony enemies weak to
You gotta
smashing
hit him with
attacks.
some magic or something.
I guess that would be like you should have 2 different types of attacks, right?
That would be smart.
Seems intelligent. Yeah, all right. Yeah, he
There's
does-
not enough
does not like the hammer.
magnetizing.
Push up! Push up!
Oh yeah, he
Push up.
takes 9 damage. That one.
Yeah, like from
The
the
piercing
from the,
damage.
Yeah. Push up!
Get him. Are you meaning to do the glyph thing when you open treasure chest? Or
And so
just
it is on up if you hold it.
but you just have to press it to open.
Yeah,
the
I just
chest.
press it, but
Oh, you
like
destroyed it.
I like looking
Oh,
at
there's
her
another
do the
Oh, this looks bad.
I can take a potion, but I'm living on the edge.
Oh, you have potions.
Yeah, I do. The problem is when you back up, they just spawn again, right? That's like how this things work.
Oh,
He
no.
hates the hammer. Yeah, right. I mean, like, because you back up and then more Medusa heads
didn't-
spawn. You're trapped in this hell of Medusa heads. It's like,
You've been traumatized.
I've been through it, man.
Medusa
least
is nice. Medusa is
In the one the other one I played, they give you like these platforming sections. They're like, these will be annoying, and they just put a bunch of these stupid floating heads that knock you off and stuff.
They do that.
I feel like that's a very relatable Castlevania. I should just skip these guys, but I want the juicy experience. Oh my god!
You should heal. There's a sword like 1 pixel away from you right now.
The calmness that you conveyed that information with.
Probably.
You should.
Nice, nice.
Oh yeah, he doesn't care about the hammer. I forgot. I bet this guy hates the hammer.
The necromancer.
Ow! Yeah, he
He hates
the hammer.
everything.
Oh my god! Please, let me live. Get these freaks
Those
off
guys
me.
suck. You don't have anything that attacks up?
Oh, I have that pillar that did nothing.
Yeah, right? Anything that does
Should
something?
I do? You got any stuff that does stuff? Oh my god!
Oh no! Your health.
All right, my final potion. I'm mashing. I don't know if it does anything. It just feels right. Oh my god, I took 12. I'm skipping.
Just jump over there.
Hammering. Oh,
This seems like maybe not. Okay. You're all right. You're fine.
I used a special attack. I'm running. I'm dodging. I'm running. I'm dodging.
The most mysterious thing about these games to people who would come back to it is
Oh my god.
the hearts do not heal you.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
It is funny, right? It's
Wait,
very
what?
like against convention. Oh my god.
I'm surprised you lasted as long as you did there.
So bad. That was
You're
funny,
level
though.
6 though. You're
Funny
dead.
dragon. When was the last time I saved?
I don't think you ever did save. Level 5.
I hate to see
Back
that.
in the village.
Oh, okay. Well, do you want to play this?
You
Section?
want
Well, I guess we'll tackle it again next
Yeah,
time
there you go.
after
Back
an
in the village.
embarrassing failure.
That's how these games go though. Is you're supposed to die and restart it.
I was supposed to die.
Anyway,
Thanks for tuning into Many Many Games. Here's a final word from Jordan.
have a good night.
Hey, all right.
Goodbye.
See ya.